What's going on, people? It's your boy Nando. You know what it is. It's the Pound for Pound Boxing Show. Today, very special guest, live from Las Vegas. He's back. Martin J. Ward is back this weekend on the Devin Haney, Linares undercard. Obviously, Tony Sims' very own Martin J. Ward out there with Conor Benn. He's back after since last year, actually, and he's looking to make a statement. And go on to fight for a world title. You know, he's ranked number 4 in the IBF. Great talent. This year has been the year of Tony Sims. So let's see what we can get Martin on. How you doing, Martin?
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, not bad, mate. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Very well.
I'm jealous of that sunshine behind you, mate.
I've there's some pictures and some videos from back home. It's a little bit different out here.
Yeah, I could tell. How is Vegas at the moment?
Yeah, it's beautiful. The sun is shining, man. It's a crazy place out here. It's the first time I've been here, but I'm in a hotel and just getting on what I got to do.
It's an amazing place. I've been only once, but it's something different, I tell you.
Yeah, definitely. It's the first time I've been, and to be honest, I'm ecstatic that I got out there to have a big fight like this, and you know, it's a childhood dream come true, to be honest, to be fighting on this big stage. I'm even starstruck even by the hotels. I'm driving down the strip, like all the big mad hotels in big films and stuff, and it's just great to experience it all.
Have you been to the MGM Grand yet with the ring as soon as you walk in?
No, I haven't been to the MGM Grand. No, I was in Caesar's Palace night before last. I haven't been to the MGM yet. I'm staying in the Mandalay Bay. So yeah, I was right in the midst of it all.
It's amazing. Some kind of iconic hotels that have broadcasted so many great fights and hosted so many great fights, especially from the 90s, the Tysons, the Lewises. You know, it's a great place to be.
Yeah, that's right. We was in Caesar's Palace the night before last, and we see the statue of Joe Louis in there. There's been some great fights through the years. Obviously, the biggest fights in the world has been staged in this in Las Vegas. So I'm so excited and pumped to fight here myself and showcase to the world what I can do.
Amazing. How's it feel to finally get back in the ring after 13 months? It must feel great.
It's gonna feel great, yeah. It's I've been training and I've all through the lockdown and stuff, and I've kept myself in shape. But I'm excited to get them 8 ounce gloves on and get to it. I really am now. I can't wait now. I'm looking forward to Saturday night.
And what a card to be part of. You know, Haney Linares. You know, you got Chantel Cameron against Hernandez as well. Amazing card. I can't wait to see that. The whole show really is an amazing card.
Yeah, it's a great card to be of Jason Quigley's on there too with Shane Mosley Jr. So it's a great card, but I'm just fully focused on my own fight and doing the job on this guy come Saturday night.
Let's talk about your opponent, Azinga Fuzile. 15 fights, 14 wins, 1 loss. Quite a slicky southpaw as well. Do you know much about him and what dangers he brings to the ring?
Yeah, he's a good operator. He's a world-class operator. His only loss has been to Rakhimov, who people see fighting Joseph Diaz for the vacant title and had to come out with a draw. So, it's going to be a hard fight. It's going to be I've prepared for the toughest fight of my career. So, you know, but when I get in there on Saturday night, it's going to be a hell of a fight for him too. He's got a big task ahead of him. So I'm in great shape. And I'm looking forward to letting these hands go on him.
Are you looking to get him out of there? Is this fight going to go the distance, Martin?
I hope not. I'll never I'm a slick boxer myself. I'll go in there and do what I got to do. But if a stoppage comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. But I'll definitely leave in that ring as a winner on Saturday night. I didn't come all the way to Vegas to be on this big massive card. A childhood dream is not losing when you get here. I'm coming home with a win. And I'll be the mandatory challenger for the 130-pound IBF title after this weekend.
Amazing. Before we get on to that title, what I want to know is, obviously, I've been saying that this is the year of Tony Sims. What a year he's had for his fighters as well. Let's start off with the return of the wizard himself, Joe Cordina. What a performance he put in.
Yeah,
A future world champion for sure. Ted
100.
Cheeseman, the big cheese, capturing that title
Yeah.
in great fashion. Felix Cash going on to the other side to BT Sport and making a statement as well. Have I left anyone else? Conor Benn, 80 seconds. What a devastating knockout as well. And then obviously we got yourself, and then John Ryder next month as well. How much motivation do you get from your seeing your stable mates make these get these wins and make these statements?
Yeah, it's great motivation. And do you know what? I know how hard it is the training that we do and stuff. So I'm just happy for all the boys when the hard work pays off. It's my turn this weekend. The hard work will pay off. I'll be doing a job on the skis and getting them out there and keeping the winning streak going for us.
For me, you guys are one of the best stables out there, because you don't see a lot of stable mates. You know, when you put up videos together, training, running, and obviously it's a friendly competition. Is that safe to say in the gym it's a friendly competition between you guys?
Yeah, it's always competition. The sprints, all the sprinting, the training. We all train like beasts. We train very, very hard, and it's all down to our coach, Tony Sims. He's a great man, and he's a legend in my eyes in the sport. And you know, it's years of hard work. It ain't just come about this year. Like, oh, these boys are winning now. This is years of keep on chipping away, working and working on things that wasn't going so well maybe before, and it all plays a part. It comes into practice, and practice makes perfect. And there's a time it's got to come together, and it's all starting to come together now for a lot of us. For Joe, for Connor, for Felix, Ted, like all the boys in the gym, it's all coming together for them.
Amazing. No, I echo what you said. Tony Sims as well, in my eyes, is a legend in the sport as well, and what, not just a great coach, but a great person. What a gentleman as well. So
he really is. He's the vibe that you get from him when you're around him. He's a great man. He's I've been lucky enough to be with him from day one. So I've been with him since a teenager. I trained with him when I was amateur. The whole way through, and then obviously when I signed pro, I was pen to paper with Tony, obviously. But yeah, it's been a long time coming, this here sort of fight on this stage, but the hard work will pay off. Come Saturday night.
Let's talk about that 130-pound title that you were talking about. Is vacant at the moment, right? The IBF. Yes.
Yep.
So winning this fight obviously sets you up for the mandatory, but it's vacant. So who would you face? Is it Ogawa or is it Rakhimov? But I know he's suspended at the moment. So who would be the guy that you would face for that title?
I don't know. I never heard nothing about Rakhimov getting suspended. I thought him and Ogawa was going to be fighting for the vacant title. And the winner of my fight, I'll be fighting the winner of them, basically. I think they're fighting.
He was suspended for something. I can't remember what he did. But up until a month ago, it said on BoxRec he was still suspended as well. So I'm not sure if that's going to be lifted or not. But if he fights Ogawa, I guess he'll fight the winner then.
Yeah, that's the way it's going. Looks that way.
Is it safe to say that if you had the choice, would you want to challenge yourself and fight Rakhimov? Because he's the guy that at the moment is undefeated. He's the one that has given your opponent this Saturday his only loss as well. Would you want to challenge yourself and have the best challenge, and that will be him?
It'd be a good fight between them two. The Japanese guy, he got a decision over Tevin Farmer a few years ago, but he didn't win the fight. He shouldn't have won the fight. But the result got turned around because I think he failed some steroids or something like that. But he's a big, strong guy, and he's I don't know. To be honest, it's a flick of a coin between them two. The two of them, they fight. They come to fight. Then the two of them, so they're going to meet head on, them two. So I'll just let them crack on, let them do their own thing. I've got my eyes set on Saturday night. I'm just focusing on me now, and solely till I get the job done on Saturday night. Then I can move on to the next task. But Azinga Fuzile is on my mind, and that's the only one.
Amazing. I put up a post earlier this week, and I gave some fans an opportunity to ask you some questions. So I actually got two questions set out as well. It says you're ranked number 2 in Britain. If you was to capture the IBF title, how amazing would it be to defend your title in your hometown of Leeds, maybe Ellen Road, against possibly in a domestic bout?
As I say, I'm looking. Would be amazing. It would be amazing. It would be amazing to bring back the world title to the UK for the UK fans and defend it in front of them. But I've got to get past Saturday night, one step at a time. But I'm gonna be doing it. I'm be bringing it home.
Another question is, Martin, I'm a big fan of yours. I was heartbroken the night that you lost to James Tennyson. It's your only defeat back in 2018. Would you like to one day avenge that and defeat him in a rematch?
At the time of the defeat, we tried to get a rematch on. Obviously, he was moving on. The win put him on for the title challenge that he had against Tevin Farmer. But obviously he's beaten me. I'd love to rectify that, but he's moved up on a different weight now, and it's just like we're on different paths now. I'm on the way to the 130 world title, and he's doing his thing. But it was definitely a fight that I wanted a couple of years ago when I did get beat. But if it don't make sense, it don't make sense. If it did, it did. I'd obviously do the fight. But at the minute, it's not. There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. But obviously,
how much does it excite you, the division that you're in right now? Because I know you've said already your focus is on this Saturday. But let's say win this Saturday, win the IBF title, and that could set you up against Jamal Herring, Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, Oscar Valdez. How the thoughts of that, does that excite you of being in such an amazing division?
There is some massive fights out there, but to be a player at the table, I got to bring something to the table. I got to get that IBF title wrapped around my waist to be a player at the table. But once I get that title, then big fights will be getting made. I'm with the best promoter in the world, Eddie Hearn, and he's got me out here on this big massive show, and I'm excited. But I've got a task ahead of me Saturday night, and I'm just fully focused on that.
And I'm sure after Saturday it won't be the last time Vegas sees Martin J. Wood.
Back, that's for sure, definitely.
I'm sure of it. I want your thoughts. Obviously, you landed in Vegas, I think, the same day that it happened. I don't know if you went to the fight. I'm sure you watched it. Josh Taylor versus Ramirez. What was the atmosphere like in Vegas for this fight, and what did you think of this fight?
Watch the fight in the casino downstairs. Great fight, great performance from Josh. I'll just take my hat off to him. He's 18 fights in his professional career, and he's undisputed champion of the world. And you know what? Fair play to him. It takes some doing, and he did it. And he didn't have it easy. He didn't have it all his own way neither against Ramirez. Ramirez is a great fighter, so he had to dig down deep. A couple of rounds didn't go his way. He come back into it. He took some big shots. Got a good chin, Josh has, and then he come back and he hurt Ramirez, put him over. Then some fighter, fair play to him.
And what an uppercut! What a devastating! And my hat's off to Ramirez for even recovering from that. That's the thing with Ramirez. After he got knocked down twice, his recovery is just amazing. The way he just came back into it.
The two of them boys, Ramirez and Josh, are very great, very like. If one round didn't go like their way, the next round they were coming back and fighting back into it. They weren't getting overwhelmed by any rhythm of the other fighter. They were trying to rip each other out of rhythm and taking each round as they come one by one. But it was a great fight for the fans. Exciting, very exciting, and a great performance from a British fighter, a Scottish fighter, Josh Taylor. He's the unified champion of the 140-pound division. I think a lot bigger fuss should have been made about him doing what he's done this weekend over here. He's a credit to the sport, the boy.
No, I echo that. What's your thoughts on this? Maybe going up to fight Terence Crawford.
Josh fight Terence Crawford. There's two of them, two undisputed champions, isn't it? It's a great fight. It's a great fight. See something like that. To be honest, he deserves something like as big as that right now. He's done everything he can at a 140 division now, so it'd be definitely be exciting one to watch.
100%. Obviously, you're part of a great card. Let's talk about the main event. Devin Haney against Linares. What's your thoughts on this fight? Do you have a prediction for this fight?
I think Haney might be a bit too young and fresh He's a fast. He's big. I see him sparring down in our gym as well. I think it was a couple of years ago, Ricky Burns, and that. He's very big and long arms and fast. So I'd sway towards Haney, but Linares is a great fighter. I don't know what he's got. Well, I know he's a great fighter, and he's campaigned at the highest levels for years and years. He's getting on a little bit now, though, so we'll see what he's got left. But I'd probably predict a Haney points win, to be honest.
One of your stablemates as well, Joe Cordina. He's in the same division as you as well.
Yeah.
Where can you see Joe going? Can you see, because Eddie made it clear, and Tony, he's going to be a world champion by the end of the year or by the beginning of 2022. Can you see that happening?
Yeah, Joe's a great fighter. His technique and he's the class. He's a classy operator. And as I said, like all the boys in the gym, he puts everything into the training and stuff. So if you work hard and you've got a talent that he's got, the world is your oyster, mate. Yeah.
If you, as a boxing fan and as a friend of Joe, if you could pick right now any of those champions for him to face, who would it be?
Any of the champions.
What fight would you think, oh my God, I would love Joe Cordina to fight him, and it would be an exciting fight?
I think one of the weaker side of things is the WBA side. That Joe's ranked in is Gutierrez, Roger Gutierrez, or Gutierrez, I think is how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Big puncher. He's a big puncher, but Joe and myself, the two of us both would be way too slick for that guy, I think. So as a fan and a friend of Joe's, I'd love to see him in there with him and him become world champion against that guy.
That'd be amazing. Both of you winning that, like I said before, sets up big fights. Oscar Valdez, Jamel Herring.
Yeah, there's big names in the division.
Sorry, yeah?
Yeah, there's big names in the division. There's big fights out there for both of us once we get some straps.
That's it. Like I said, the year of Tony Sims. Your turn this Saturday, and then it's John Ryder, and then that's it. The complete pack for the year.
Yeah, and then it all starts all over again from Connor's back in, then John's back in. It's just a cycle. They have a couple of weeks out, relax. The boys will still be training. Joe's back in the gym, obviously training now. He's trained the whole time, anyways. But as soon as we all stop, we all take maybe a couple of weeks off for a holiday or something, a bit of rest, and then we're back in the gym training, living the life. That's what we do. Amazing.
Martin, before I let you go, do you have a message for the fans for this Saturday, and what can they expect when they tune in on the Zone?
Tune in Saturday night and back your boy. I'll be bringing this win home, and then I'll be moving on to the 140 pounds title list, and I'm bringing that back to the UK for all the UK fans, and we'll have another world champion.
Amazing. Last message for your opponent?
I've got no message for him. It's all about me on Saturday night. Just a quick shout out to my sponsors, if that's okay. Just for sponsoring my camp, and obviously my sponsors on my t-shirt here. I've got Ricky Judd, Golden Bears. Big shout out to Rick. Adam Lightower with Meridian Construction Services. Kevin Chambers, if you can see that, NCIS, Health and Safety Training Company. And a lady who sponsored my camp, Dosrin Winter. Big thank you to her for her support and backing. And a shout out to the guys at Food Fusion, Dan and the team at Food Fusion. They've kept me fueled all the way through camp and that. So I can't thank you guys enough for the backing. Your boys out here in Vegas, and I'm going to bring this win home for you on Saturday night. Thank you very much.
Brilliant, Martin. Thank you. I just want to say thank you for taking your time. I've been wanting to speak to you for a long time. I've been a massive fan of yours for a long, long time. And I can't wait to see you back in the ring this Saturday. Bring that W back to the UK and future world champion.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
No problem. Good luck. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Take care.